Welcome to PUBG Mobile.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity.
We will be taking off soon. Be prepared.
Welcome to the 8th and final qualifying scrim of the All-Stars Team 1 T2 scrims. Good evening, and tonight we have Jamie again with us. Good evening, Jamie.
Good evening, Buff. Good evening, everybody.
So I would say let's get started. I'm so excited. It's the final week of the qualifying, so let's go. Say.
It's after 8 weeks. Well, after 7 weeks, we're into week 8, and finally we're here. We're going to find out the last qualifier for the €100 finals.
Okay, I've just seen that there's some mix-up. So we have a fly path from just above shooting range on the northwestern side, all the way towards Milta Power on the east side. So it goes almost over Rozhok. It goes almost over between Rozhok and Yasnaya, almost over Mansion, directly over Prison, and so towards Milta Power. So tonight we have in slot number 5 C4 Bomb, in slot 6 Team Attila, in slot 7 Unique Romania, in slot 8 Red Bloods Esports, in slot number 9 Necrotic Esports, and slot 10 Empire of Titans, and 11 Ocean, and 12 we have Logic Gaming, 13 Never T, and slot 14 Dominator, and 15 Team of Turin, and 16 Creation, 17 The Last Shot, and 18 we have 52 Team. In slot 19 we have Iron Robot Quick. In slot 20 we have Kurt 12, also known as K12, and slot 21 Jokers Esports, 22 C Esports EU. And I just spots that the zone is popping up. So it's a zone on the northeast side. So Kamishki, Lipovka, Milta Power, Severny, Half, Rozhok School, and Farm. It's all in the zone. So what do you think of this zone, Jamie?
Well, I'll tell you what, it really favored. We saw a very northeastern flight line there, and it cut off a lot of the map, especially the teams that like to get down to Military Base and Primorsk. But it favours the first zone there, does favour the team that is that jumped late. So all of the teams that jumped over here, as we see now, like Lipovka, Milta, Yasnaya. I mean, Yasnaya's nearly centre zone. So it really favours those teams. The ones that jumped over Georgopol and Zaki are going to have not necessarily a difficult rotation, but they're going to have to plan their rotation very carefully.
Just spots that team number 15 is already half. So team 15, that's Team of Turin. They jumped in Lipovka together with team number 9, Necrotic Esports. So that's a bad, I would say, a bad jump of team of Turin.
Yeah, it's not a great start. We'll see if they can hold out and take Lipovka because they're in zone. This is an important fight.
Ooh, and Xanax has just been eliminated. Tatia is now on a sliver of health. Look at that. Kilya still almost full health, and they're pushing pushing in towards Expert. Is Expert? Ooh, Expert is being taken down and finished off already.
So Team of Turan go down in 18th place. They're our first casualties of the final qualifier.
Yeah, well, I thought Negrotic Esports, they're already half in there as well, so they pushed in as a 2. See, Tati? Yeah,
Yeah.
Tati, let's just say Tati point. Very low on health, and they did get towards in the push. Thank you for the hype, by the way.
That's okay. Yeah, so interesting to see what they do, because teams, obviously, the winner of this match is the last qualifier for the final. Now, we've got 7 qualifiers already, plus the 8 invited teams. Now, if the winner of this match has already qualified, then it'll go to the next placed team that hasn't already qualified. Now, for me, that's really good, because you might think, well, why are they letting qualified teams play? You know, why not open it up? Well, for me, it's quite good, because these become almost like practice matches. For the ones that qualified early, their reward is they get knowledge that they're in, but they then get to practice against the other teams that may qualify as well. And the more games you play together, the better you are.
And the better you know the job locations, the rotations. It's
Yes.
all very interesting to play these games. I've seen that before. We casted yesterday and the day before the PMCO UK finalists scrims, and
Yeah.
and you see that they'll try to look towards the strategy of the other teams.
It is important, and also one thing we saw with the PMCO qualifiers finals is that in the practice games, firstly, we didn't see any consistency. Now, these are one-off games, so these aren't as important for consistency. Yes, we have the games all through the night, but it's not like we have a week of games. But the one thing that is important is we saw teams hot dropping against each other in early stages, when you know what, they really don't need to. They don't need to be hot dropping.
Well, I think we won't see hot drops here tonight, because it is there is a qualifying place on the line for that €100. So I don't think there will be a lot of hot drops.
No, and that's also why I'm surprised that the two teams dropped over at Lipovka, because they must have seen each other. They could have avoided each other, I think. Maybe one team should have pulled out and got through to the later stages. Now, obviously, no one wants to run away from a fight, but equally, this is for €100.
Now we have in Milta 2 teams. We have Unique and we have Creation. So Mokisa is now the only man, the only member of his team, and he's gonna be pushed in by Unique. Ooh, that nade nearly hits. So Dark is now going for the stairs, but it's gonna be Marius first. Ooh, and another nade nearly hits his own teammate. Is he going for it? And they're upstairs, and Mukasa is being taken care of.
Now, Creation, of course, are one of the teams that did qualify, I believe. Are they? I think they're a qualifier. Yes, they are. So they're a qualified team. So they can be a bit more aggressive in the knowledge that they've already qualified. Just looking through the list now. So, yeah, now we've also seen lovely bit of spray work there from Aber. That's what seems like the last shot. Apologies. I was looking at the team list there and I couldn't see TLS, but it's the last shot. Now, a lot of teams have already rotated in from the ones that jumped early around Georgia Pole have already rotated in. So we see the Team 5 there, C4 Bomb, and also Ocean have rotated in from the north around Severny. And they're actually, Ocean are actually heading around the north of the Yasnaya Lake. I'm wondering if they might come in and join this fight in Yasnaya.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I like it in Yasnaya. You can when you jump in Yasnaya and you see there is another team going there, you know there's enough loot for everyone, and there is a chance that you don't even come across to the other team.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I love dropping Yasnaya. It's one of my favourite places on the Erangel map. To be honest, the amount of loot, the amount of cover, the buildings, you get high ground. It's great, and you've got and then you've got the open spaces around it as well. Now I see Kurd 12 again involved. Okay, so we're going to stay with the this Yasnaya fight for a little while. Unfortunately, Buff can't change the camera view at the moment. There's a slight issue. So what we're seeing at the moment is the last shot, guys, up against Logic Gaming. Now they are on the push. The last shot. Logic Gaming, they actually jumped as a 3 there, Logic Gaming. Now, they are in cover, of course, and as I said in the chat, one of the good things about Yasnaya is just the amount of loot and cover. So they should be well kitted out. But look at Team 17, the last shot there. Look at the spread they've got. They've got the 2 players centrally. They've got Aber and Mitza centrally. In the church, they can get information, but out on the off angle, you've got Rick on the left there and Finn on the right. Now, as long as they can see and they've got vision through the buildings, they're in a really good position to offer support. And look at Finn working his way around to the opposite compound, the opposite building as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Finn using that off angle, getting some shots in from the side. His teammates putting in shots just to distract us to make sure they don't see him. And he's on the he's just approaching the roof of the apartment now. Aber also working around behind the church, behind that wall. They're all trying to generate angles. Now, Rick, he needs to move. I don't know if that's Rick. Apologies. The player on the left needs to move further round to the left there and go round and get that extra angle. So they've got all the angles covered. But Finn, look at that. Twyana takes down Finn. So they spotted him. And they're also getting the thirst on as well. Now, he might bleed out here. He's a distance from his team. One of the issues of having those angles covered and having the separate players is you're less likely to be able to get the revive in. Mitza's under pressure to get round now. And if you're under pressure, that can cause mistakes. Mitza running out in the open ground. He's not going to make it to Finn. And Finn does bleed out. They are pushing him from the north. They went up to, I think they went up to Kameshki or Stalba, didn't they? And just underneath the camera, you've got C4 bomb as well coming in across. They've rotated in from the north. They're now coming in. They've actually moved south and in that open ground, and they're rotating past Yasnaya. Beautiful control. What we've actually got as well is Logic Gaming. Actually, they're shooting at Empire of Titans at the moment. Because they've got the high ground, they can see across. So they're shooting past Team 17 there, the last shot. So everyone's got high ground at the moment. Look how important it is. Dando has been revived. He's got to get this accurate. It's got to be accurate. It needs to be quick. So close. Yeah, I'm just trying to see where Dando is at the moment. So Dando, they're on the roof. He's being revived. He's 3 seconds away from being revived on the roof. If they're going to push, they need to do it quick while he's weak, before he can get a first aid in. But they don't know where he is. So they know now exactly where he is. They're going to have to push. They're going to have to do it difficult as well. It's going to be a tough one for them to push now, even though there's only 2 of them up on the roof. Because just say from a tactical point of view, and you know I love the tactical side, look at the smokes they threw from the roof. They threw smokes to where they were going to go, and it just covered their retreat away from that building. That is really clever work. They smoked the roof, they smoked their route off the roof as well, and made sure they got away. Very clever work from Crazy and Dando. Yeah, C4 have rotated out, and the reason they've done that is because the zone shifted. We're going south. We're going to be in between shelter, prison, and mansion. It's centered at the moment. So these guys are currently fighting over outside of zone. So they're going to have to decide, do they keep going, or do they just get in a vehicle or just make their way out? See, Logic Gaming, they've already retreated out. So Logic and C4 have all retreated out. They've got to make the decision soon. We're what? Zone coming in? Yeah, so my time is stuck at 42 seconds, so I couldn't see what was going on. Yeah, and they were being taken down and hunted by the C4 guys. They were the ones that jumped all the way over at Zaki and rotated all the way round. They stopped off at Yasnaya into the police station, but then as soon as zone shifted, they took a quick rotation round to the east of zone. Yeah, it's interesting to see actually on the eastern side. They're out of zone now. Just above C4, you've got the SEA, the C team, Team 22. Now, they jumped and they rotated in vehicles all the way down to Novo Crates. So they've had a hell of a journey. The 2 teams there, they've had the longest journey between them. Yeah, and then look at Team 22 just next to them, the grey ones, and have a look at their route. So they jumped. They had to rotate down to Novo in vehicles, and then they've rotated back north again. You've got 11 putting shots into C4 there. And And the last shot team that were in Yasnaya, we saw them having that fight with Empire of Titans. Empire of Titans actually just been taken down, I think. Yeah, they have. But the last shot, they didn't have any vehicles up in Yasnaya. They've been running the whole way. They're using their heals. They've got first aid, but they have been really struggling against the zone. They're even further north than your screen. They haven't even made it towards Mansion yet, and they've got to get south as well. So they are going to struggle. I think they might go down to play zone. Look at that. He's recognised there's teams in front of him, and with them now, the Red Bloods Esport. What he didn't do is he didn't drive straight into zone because he knew there were people there. So yeah, clever work then, making sure he didn't just drive straight into a big fight. And he's just a few meters out of zone now as well. So zone is actually centered around just the hillside here, just outside prison is center zone. So prison's still active and the hills around it are as well. So are we going to see people go into prison and get the hard cover, or are they going to stay on the hills around it? I think it looks like we've got one team there. We've got Never T, Team 13, have actually gone into prison. No, they're not. They're on the hills next to it. So no one's actually gone into the prison buildings yet. And of course, it's good hard cover, but you might get trapped there. Oh. So Stoner is the last remaining player on his feet, and he's very separated from the rest. Well, the rest have gone down now, so he's actually looking at the Joker team. He's trying to gatekeep them, so he's on the very edge of zone, and the Joker team are out of zone, and he's trying to make sure they don't have an easy rotation. He's got to take the shot now. Ugh. No, he doesn't. It was Dark. It was Unique Dark who took him down from outside of the zone. And I think, where is he? Oh no, they're inside zone. Apologies, but it was Dark that got that last little bit of health and knocked him. And I think he's about to go down. Not Cool from C4 has also been knocked. So it's only Savage who's the last remaining player on his feet. Trying to see where he is, but Savage is out of zone himself, not in safety. He's got 7 first aids, and he's just going to have to spam that button and just try and make his way in if he can. Tachi has been taken down by Logist from Team Attila there. And they're doing some great work. They're pushing their way out of prison because the zone has moved and it's going to be on the hills just outside prison, just on the northern side there. Really, really open part of zone. Absolutely raining nades into Ocean. Yep, and they've been revived, so they got all four again. And now look what they're doing. They're returning fire. They're pushing back on Attila. So effectively a 2v1 now, I think. No, never T. In third place, it was never T. Team 13. Logic. Yeah. There we go. No, there are 18 teams. It is Team of Turan. Yeah, sorry, we saw them go down in Lipovka early in the game. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a difficult one because you've got the high ground, as you say, you've got the hard cover of prison. So do you take the hard cover of prison and then potentially get trapped in there because everyone from on the high ground can see you when you rotate out? Or do you take the high ground and everyone can see you anyway, and everybody else is taking the high ground? And we saw there how quickly it thinned out as the teams got shot or the zone took them down as they tried to rotate round. It's a difficult decision, and the teams that make a quick decision early, they're the ones that tend to do better, and they did then. Yes. That Gratian, the trouble is he stopped, I think he was about 12 meters away from zone because he was trying to be careful with the teams that were in front of him, but they were so occupied with fighting each other. I think he could have made the extra push and gone in. Yes, he may have been caught, but he died anyway. So it may have been worth it because he might have been able to get in some extra shots. But just say we've got game 2 is in Miramar. And we fly in 2 minutes. Yes. Yes. I do. All done. Black screen. Yep.
So we're back with the second game on Miramar. We have the fly pod on the east side between El Azahar and Impala, going towards just slightly above Valdemar. So we're jumping over Minos Generales, La Bendita, over Chumacera and Ladriera, and Pecado. Don't forget about Pecado.
Yeah, so it's an interesting flight line there. It starts off central, but it heads southern. So all the teams that normally would drop on the eastern side, their drop locations are fine. But the teams who had maybe dropped up to El Pozo, we do see a couple of teams here that would normally drop in El Pozo. They're going to have to think about it, or are they going to take vehicles and rotate out? Are we going to see some fights when teams? I mean, look, we've got a few teams heading down to Los Leones by the looks of it. So are they going to try and take early fights, clear out some opposition, or are they going to just back away from the fight and head towards late zone? It's more important on Miramar, of course, with the distance that you have to rotate to make early decisions and to follow those through quickly.
Yeah, it's like we always say an early rotation is very important. But in the last game, we saw that that one team they skipped it. They were fighting in Yasnaya, and they skipped the rotation and managed to get that perfect position in the zone. I do forgot what team it was. I'm not 100% sure anymore.
C4 bomb. They took it. They were in the police station. They're the ones that rotated all the way from Zaki. They came all the way across. They got to the police station. They saw that there was a fight going on. They tried to take a few shots. And then, you know what? As soon as zone shifted, they just got out of there. They didn't get involved. And it meant that they got, a good position in zone.
Yeah, it's not everything to have the perfect position in the zone, but it does help. It really helps if you get an early position.
It really does. And look at the map now. Like it happened exactly the same as it was in Erangel in game one. The zone is is in the right place with the people who jumped late. So we had that slightly southern flight line coming in just north of Valdemar over to sort of Chumacera way. So the teams that jumped in that area, I mean, look at K12 over in Valdemar. It's not often you actually get Valdemar that's in zone. Normally you have to plan a rotation. They don't really have to do that apart from going to somewhere tactically. They're not being forced to. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see on the map there. It didn't show that there was another team with them. It didn't show you.
Yeah, they have Unique with him.
Sorry, they were so close. I thought there was only one team there.
Well, Joker, he most likely jumped on that roof. I have no other explanation how to get on that roof. That's now how I wonder. How did it get on that roof?
I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure because well, Valdemar is your favourite place, and you know that place well. I don't know how you get on that roof either. We'll have to try that next time.
I know that place out of my inside out of in my pocket, but I have never been managed to get on that roof. So if someone is in chat and you know how to get on that roof, can you please let us know?
Yes, please do.
I have no idea. Because if you see that back over there near that promo stand, ooh, dog now with the Is that a nade? It's a molly towards Devil of K12. Well, tonight it's not something. K12 has already been placed. They're one of the invited teams, so they don't really have. It's not of have to. While the other teams, they do have to perform if they want to get in and do the finals next week, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, we've only got a couple of the teams that have already qualified playing here tonight, which is actually quite good to see, really. So we've got Creation, they've qualified, and Lord as well, but they're actually no, Lord aren't in tonight, are they?
Nope.
Oh, the Last Shot. Sorry, it looks like maybe have they changed name, maybe. But the Last Shot have qualified as well.
Okay.
I thought Unique had, but they haven't.
I have no idea at this point. I haven't seen the last list.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the qualified teams, and no, they're not in there.
Okay.
So, I mean, we spoke before about the zone being, Valdemar being in zone. So Joker up here, unless he gets sniped off that roof, he's in a good position because he can just wait up there, and it's up to Unique to try and get an angle and get up there. Because Dark, who's right below him, he can't do anything, and he can't jump out because he's been covered by Devil.
Yeah, that's like I said. It is the really the perfect place.
Yeah, it's a new one on me.
For me too, and I know that place inside out. I have no idea how to make it.
So it looks like we've got a couple of teams over in El Azahar here. We've got the guys from Logic Gaming and Never T as well. And they are taking strategic positions either side of the road. But it looks like Never T have got a nice spread out. Logic Gaming are one side of the road, Never T are the other. But they do seem to be working the angles a bit better than Never T are. Than Logic are. Being a bit more aggressive on the way they're moving.
We have Ravio. Now, right on the cross of the street of Logic Gaming. They now jumped as a four. In the first game, they most likely something went wrong with the login or something like that, but they didn't get in with all four of them, and they have to jump as a three.
And now they've jumped there and now back to a 3 anyway.
Yeah, indeed.
Slightly unfortunate there.
No, Logic Gaming is still with 4.
Oh, sorry, no. Never T. I've got 3.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, Logic do still have the 4.
So, Al Azahar. Let me have a look here.
Now, there are only 4 teams out of zone now. There's Ocean up at Creux de Val. We've got these 2 teams over at El Azahar. And then over at Impala, we've got the Last Shot team as well. Everyone else is in zone already.
We have some action in Valdemar. So, Dark of Unique has been finished off. Sai is knocked. So, K12. Ooh, Banaloo knocks down Haku of K12. If he doesn't be careful, he's gonna be finished off. He's knocked just in front of the apartment.
Really good work with Uzi there. Coming in for the finish, but he's got to be careful. He hasn't got a helmet or a vest.
No.
Very aggressive work. Love to see it.
Now with the AK. Is he going for the finish?
He's been revived, actually.
Ooh. Very low on health. Being shot by K12. I think it was going to be Nightmare with the... I think it's going to be Car 98. No, Winchester. He shot with a Nightmare shot with the Winchester towards Banaloo. Now this roof I know how you can get on, but that one
You're intrigued, aren't you?
I have no idea how to get on. So if there's someone that knows,
I think it must be from one of the adjacent roofs, either this one or the apartment building to the left. One of those you jump onto it from. Maybe no,
it was
a different. No, of course no. I'm looking at a different roof.
It was this one right in center now, And
Yep.
there is no place on no side how
Well,
to get on.
actually, there is loot on top of the roof, and so it must be you can land on it. I didn't know there was loot on that roof. But that's a great position from Nightmare, really covering. He's going to take down Marius. Indeed, he does.
So Unique now down to 2. So Devil takes down Marius with Uzi. Bonaloo and Sai are in the building. We have Joker pushing in, getting some shots in, knocks down Shy. So it's up to Bubba Nulu. Going for the with the nade. Is that going to connect?
Babanu has got the Uzi and the AK. So if you're going to be defending a building, this is what
With them smoke
perfect
out.
weapons.
Now Devil is going to be most likely to be the first, or Joker. Joker in with the push. Joker being knocked. Devil with the drop shot.
Oh!
Devil being shot. No, knocked. Now being finished off. Oof.
Wow. I'm not going to
that
lie, that
hurts.
was unexpected. I didn't expect him to do that, and he didn't lose a lot of health either.
No,
Now
he's
Nightmare's
very-
got to make his way over. He was the one that is the support player, offering with the off angle.
Is he going for the push? Oh, he's still Joker is still being knocked, so he have to if he wants to revive Joker. So Baba Nulu now on a waiting for for the push. Nightmare in and the end of K12. So Baba Nulu from Unique. He was clutching it.
Absolutely, that was really good work there. Really good. Yeah, hands up. I didn't think he was going to do that. It was very, very close, but he closed it out with 3 kills there. Really good work.
Yeah, really, really good work. I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed. I never could have expected it.
No,
So-
we've got
Especially from
just
K12.
shout out to Sarah in the chat, giving some cheering to Team Ocean, who are currently up in the sort of northwest area. They've
So-
got necrotics just rotating past them.
Yes, 11. So if
Yeah. So actually, stay on this one because Oceans are rotating towards this fight, but the fight is between Team Attila and Necrotics. So Attila are up on the hillside. Necrotics have got the compound, but Necrotics have got 2 players coming down the road to support, and behind them are Ocean.
so now Square very low on health. Necrotic split up in a 2-2 combination. Are they going for the push on towards Attila? Or is Ocean, like you said, is Ocean going to be a third party this fight?
Well, looking at the 2 players from Necrotics coming in, his vehicle, his love bus was severely damaged.
So he pushed the exit button and being knocked in the process. So Necrotic now being with the rotation out. Tati still behind. So Attila on the fight. Now we see James in the background. They're getting close to Team Attila. We see that James sit close on the position that Tati was earlier.
But look at the other 3 players from Ocean. They've gone with a 3-1 split. The other 3 players have come south side of the road, or the southeastern side of the road. And so they're going to try and cover off the Necrotics movement. James is coming back to return to his teammates. So they're trying to put pressure on Necrotics. They're not going to try and put the pressure on Attila, who've got the high ground.
I wonder why Attila doesn't shoot on James.
I think they are actually. It's just James is actually in smoke behind the tree, so they can see the smoke, but they can't quite see James. Kilua's been taken down from Necrotics by one of the Ocean players there.
Ooh, James is now being shot at with some extra smoke.
Yeah, he's under a bit of pressure. The Attila team using the high ground really well there. They've got the right weapons for it. Variety of snipers.
So the Fido now on his next towards his buggy, getting some smokes out. Now pushing out towards Panda. We also see that Necrotic over here, a little bit further, is now being taken down. Addy has been taken down from Van Damme.
So I think that's the second time that Addy's been knocked as well.
So Van Damme close, and the Vito very low on health. Is he going for the? Yeah, he's putting some health in, and he's going for Tati. It's Van Damme and the Vito, while we see the other two, Gamesit and Panda. They were a little bit higher, so they're a little bit covered from Attila.
They can also try and gatekeep the Necrotics team. Because they are edge of zone. Zone's just breaking. We're going to be centered around Power Grid and Picardo. So the Ocean team are in zone. Necrotics are just out of zone. And Attila are out of zone as well. Now, I think they're just getting in their vehicles ready for the push into zone. It's going to take a bit of planning because there's no one to the northern side. Now, if I were them, I would follow that road along the northern side and drop in from there in towards Power Grid. But all the teams that have been holding center zone, like Joker, C4, S2, Empire of the Titans, they're actually all pushing in now. We've got an absolute army of vehicles coming in just to the south of this fight.
While Ocean have the zone, while Attila, they have to move out. Necrotic, ooh, is that Van Damme shooting?
Yeah, Raz and Logist, but they are on a motorbike, so they were just too quick, and they've managed to get to the next compound that's north, and they are in zone.
Well,
just to make you aware of another fight, actually, sorry, just to jump in, there is another fight going on. I've just noticed over in Picardo, where we've got Creation and Logic Gaming. Creation have lost a player; they've lost Mukisa. Logic Gaming, I think, have still got all four. Indeed, they've still got all four players. But this fight, I've noticed they've been going for quite a while, just taking chunks out of each other, but not managing to establish the kills. They're going to have a couple of teams coming into them from the south and the east.
I think we saw Logic earlier on in Al Azhar. Now they had their rotation towards Picardo.
It was them and NT, wasn't it? Never T. Never T are in the hills just south of San Martin. Completely on their own now. So they've gone from that fight. They're sitting in the hills on their own.
So this fight is a 3v4. Logic Gaming with a 4 and Creation with 3. Creation in that help me out, Jamie. What's
Stadium.
The name? Stadium.
The arena, the stadium.
The arena. I was doubting it was arena, stadium. I was gonna say word something between, and I wasn't completely sure. So I said, Jamie, help out! Come on. So Logic Gaming in the apartments, Creation in the arena.
So they are well in zone here. They're not pressured by zone. They can concentrate on the two of them. They do have the last shot about to come in from the hillside. The Team Force Dominator. They've actually avoided Picardo. They've taken a wide berth, but the zone has broken, and we're going to be going northwest towards Power Grid. So Ocean are now center zone. So after their work earlier up in the northwest, their reward is to get the center zone.
I think Ocean. So the number 1 and number 2 of the previous game are in the zone with C4, and I think C4 was in 7th position. And why doesn't he want to take it?
Players been knocked, 2 been killed, 1 knocked, and Scream is the only one still on his feet, getting the revive in here. But under a bit of pressure, DeVito has actually left center zone. He's actually gone out on a scouting mission out to the west.
And now we're back to a fight with the teams 1 and 2 from the game 1. So the winner of this fight has a real good opportunity to win tonight.
Totally agree. Looking at the positioning and how aggressive they've been, Ocean are in a good position here, I think. And yeah, they've got DeVito and his teammate, and I can't see which teammate it is because they're moving so bloody quick.
Yeah,
Is it
no.
Panda? No, it's yeah, Ocean and Van Dam. They're the ones leading the charge here against Attila.
So
They've kept the other two teammates are still in center zone.
So Square, the first one, is it gonna be the first one who's gonna die, or is it gonna the first one who gets the knocks in towards Ocean? But Attila has to be careful. They have C4 right next to them, so Square is by himself while Taka and Logist they been focused on C4.
And just to let you know, the two players from Ocean that were on the push, Van Dam and DeVito, they left that fight and look what they went to, a double crate drop.
Ooh.
So the two players, they jumped off the buggy and they went and got a crate each.
So the Vito with the AUG and an Uzi, and then we have Van Dam with the AK and an M4.
AK and the M4. Yeah, but what he's done is he's got refreshed armor, so he's got a lovely fresh level 3 vest and helmet.
So the crate weapons are still in the crates. So now I'm curious. I'm really curious.
Want to know? Yeah, you want to see if there's a Mark 14 or an AWM in there, don't you?
Yeah, indeed, especially the Mark 14.
Let me have a look while you're looking at the action. I'll have a quick look and see.
So Ocean here having the compound just slightly out of the zone, while I have Logic Gaming in the background. Dando of Team 10, Empire of Titans being knocked. So Crazy now just being revived and with some heals, getting some heals in. It's up to Crazy. Ooh, Dando being finished off. So Hyper getting a look over towards Logic Gaming. In the background,
there was just an AUG left in one of the crates.
Okay.
They didn't leave a Mark 14, so you can sleep easily.
Yeah, but you always see people are going for a drop and they'll leave the Mark 14. I still wonder why.
So Ocean now they are edge of zone, but they've the zone has shifted. We got a relative hard shift going east actually, and it's pressuring a lot of teams are having to move in, especially those from the south. They seem to be very congested down in the south, and we see Hyper here. Is under pressure, but to his east we've got the IRQ and the Creation team as well.
Kill off Necro. It's now been shot down, and Hyper with the Dolphins jump.
Oh, I love that dolphin dive. It looks so cool.
It looks cool, but I have no freaking idea how to do it. I've tried it.
I've seen how to do it. I just can't do it. Oh, I think he's going to go down. Is he going to get the first aid on in time?
Oh, just in time.
Close? Just.
Well, Hyper has to be careful. He's now in the zone. It's zone 5, so it's hurting. Well, we see C4 also pushing towards the zone. Ooh, Hyper being knocked now by C4. And Scream now being taken care of by the zone itself. So Pycon, that's the end of C4 by the zone and Hyper as well.
Look how expensive that was. They stopped. They didn't need to stop. They should have just pushed on. Yes, they got the knock, but
they got the knock
now because they died before they got the confirm.
Now they have an extra kill, but it's the end of they finished in place number 8. Joker now on a fight. Soldado, so Stilo is now knocked, and the two others are going for the revive. While we see that team 16 in the background of Creation, that is Tashi, very low on health in the smoke, being spotted out by IRQ. Joker, that's Mix 05, 005, tuning towards IRQ. Soldado,
and also, just so you know, sorry, team 11 Ocean, brilliant rotation in from them. James put in a really good spray with the Scar as he approached in, and he managed to get a knock, and his teammate got the confirm, and then he was getting some really good shots into, I think it was Never T. Team 13 as they made their approach, but he's just been
Yeah.
taken down, shot in the back.
So now down to 2. So Panda and Van Damme now still standing. The Vito now being knocked. Is Van Damme getting the revive on? You see in the background Team 13 Never T. And a little bit further we have Team 14 Dominator. We haven't seen Dominator quite yet today. Team Ocean now down to 3. They're getting they had the team up. So 5 teams left. We have RRQ, Joker, Ocean, Nevity, and Dominator. So Jamie, do you have a prediction? Down to 4 teams to come out.
I'm going to say Ocean. I love the position Ocean have got into. I mentioned before about their rotation, about some of the spray work. Now, the person who's doing that spray, James, has been taken down. But I was just watching Van Damme, from my view, putting the spray there into Team 19, IRQ. Really, really good, spraying into the smoke. And he was getting a lot of shots in. So I think unless something changes, I'm going to call it for Ocean.
I was thinking just the same thing. And plus, we have was the one the first game again? I'm just lost it for a second. It's Team Attila. So Team Attila now already been finished. So Ocean is going to have a good deal on this one.
They are, as you said, they were second, so they're guaranteed at least fourth. And the way they're playing, I mean, look at out on the side there, IRQ being pushed by zone.
Yeah, they have cover. They have the zone. Ooh, 7-8-7-8 with the nade, and he's going for the. Ooh, look at those nades. The nades are flying in. That was a nade from Van Damme. Now Panda takes down the H7A. Rescue from IRQ with the push in, getting down into the zone. Is he in the zone at this point? Ooh, DeVito with the nade almost takes down Rescue. Rescue still has.
Can push. If he's going to push, he has to do it quickly before he gets the heal in.
So down to 3 teams. So Rescue now the heal, being healed. Getting some shots in the Vito. Doesn't really connect, but there's a molly right in front of Rescue. And second one. Ooh, just made the disappeared. So Team 13 Never T also in the back there, still with 2. So the Vito is focused on Rescue of IRQ, while Panda and Van Damme are focused on Lolik and Ravi.
Well, there's a nade come out from Panda, nearly connects.
So Zone is pushing into Ravi. Ooh, Lolik now being knocked. So, and then Molly gets into Ravi. So that's the end of Team 13.
Rescue going down to zone.
And there was a very fast ending. So I thought it was gonna be a second fight, but they already was pushing in. So Ocean takes the dub in the second game. So they became second in the first in the second.
Yeah, first in the second.
I think they.
The first.
I think they did for it. So IRQ in second position, and Never T in third. So Panda with 2, DeVito with 3, Van Damme with 3 as well, and James of James YouTube maybe 2 kills. So for RQ in second position we have RB with 2 kills, Mato with 1, and Rezo with 1 kill. Jamie, can you take over?
Rezo with 1 kill. Then in third place, we've got the Never T, Gretchen with 0 kills, Ravi 10 with 1 kill, Lulik with 3 kills there. In fourth place, it's Dominator with 6 kills, 4 of them for Stoner. Fifth place, we've got the Joker Esports with 3 kills. Sixth place, it's Creation with, oh crikey, 10 kills there. Good work from Creation. In seventh place, it's Logic Gaming with 3 kills. And then in 8th place, it's Empire of Titans with 3 kills. In 9th place, it's C4 Bomb with 2 kills. 10th, it's Unique with 4 kills, all 4 of them for Baba Nalu. And then 11th place, it's Attila with 2 kills. 12th, it's The Last Shot with 0 kills. 13th, it's Necrotic with 1 kill. 14th, it's S2 Team with 0 kills. In 15th, it's K12 with 2 kills. 16th, it's Red Bloods Esports with 0 kills. 17th, it's Team of Turan with 0 kills. And in 18th place is SEA or C Esports EU with 2 kills.
So that's it for game number 2 on Miramar. So I've seen yet again, beautiful games. It was never a dull moment. You can have.
I totally agree.
You can have some of games on Miramar. It's gonna they jumped in. It's quite early. They jump towards each other, and you have an early fight. Okay, point. Then in mid game, it's gonna be so. It can be so dull that you see everybody just looting up, getting some rotations in. I say dull. It's not really dull. You can see the rotations. It's not
Just
gonna
to say,
be.
sorry to jump in. We are flying through the games tonight, but we are on Sanhok in 2 minutes.
Damn.
And you don't want to miss your favorite.
No, especially not. So you have the screenshots.
I do.
I'm gonna start some highlights, and we see you guys in a second.
So we've got a flight line from Camp Alpha to Docks. I think Buff is still muted.
Yeah, I was talking, but my mic was muted completely.
There we go.
So I was talking, I was saying the entire fly path, and then you started. And we have a fly path, and it was like, what the hell? I just said that. Then it was, oh, my mic is muted. So fly path, Camp Alpha towards Docks, going over Painan, just a little bit south of boot camp, towards Docks, over Cave, over Quarry. So the zone just pops up, and it's all the way up northeast.
It's interesting one. Now, just to say, sorry, we've got a player in Team 1, which is Joker MX005. Now, we do have the Joker team, who are down near Kampong. So I'm guessing that this player actually joined late and didn't have time to get into his normal slot, his proper numbered slots, before the plane went. But that means he's not only is he running as a solo as Team 1, he's jumped boot camp.
Yeah, boot camp as a solo, never a good idea. But yeah, indeed, Joker is on Kampong fighting a fight against K12 with the 3 of them.
There's 2 players from K12 also at boot camp.
Did I really miss that?
So yeah, there are 2 players from K12 in the warehouses north of boot camp, and the other 2 players from K12 are fighting the Joker team.
So ooh, look at Devil. Look at Devil. He has my favorite loadout on my favorite map. So what is can go wrong? It can't go wrong. I just noticed. So the Team Attila came in 7th in the last game. So because of that 7th place, they went down to 3rd place at this point. So Team Ocean are really doing a good job in having that chance to get in the finals of next week.
They certainly are, yeah, and they'll be. As we said before, this is the last week of qualifiers, so the teams have got to make it count tonight.
So Ocean is, I have to say, Team Attila is not even second. It's Team Never T at this point that are in the 2nd place.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's if you have 18 teams and everybody has their own team tag, and it's all different, it's easy to do the scores. So I'm doing it now between the games in.
We've done some scrims where you've got 3 teams, 2 or 3 teams with the same tags, or you've got teams with no tags, and that makes it very hard for you to do the scores,
yeah,
doesn't it?
Then it's almost not possible. But now tonight, look, we have K12, a complete team, all the same tag. We have Team Attila here in bootcamp, while Devil is getting some shots in towards Stress. Team Attila also, all the same team tag. So most teams, there's maybe one guy that doesn't have a like Team Attila. You have Logist with another team tag, but there are 3 members with the same team tag. It's gonna be way easier to do it like that than when everybody has a different team tag.
Oh, totally, yeah. So Attila now are pushing on Devil. Look at this, Devil's in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he's all by himself in boot camp, while the Huck 07 has been... Ooh, Devil now being taken care of by Square. So that's the end of Devil of K12. Let me see where Nightmare and Joker are they still in a fight?
Still in Kampong. No, they're not in a fight anymore. They've moved away. Ocean have gone north. K12 have got their Kampong to themselves. Never T are rotating round in a boat. We've seen other teams do this. This is very risky. They're about to go past Ocean. Now, if Ocean see them, all 4 players are in the boat. I think they might just be far enough away from the shore that they won't be noticed.
Well, I would be more comfortable in a boat than on a vehicle in full speed. If you jump out of the boat, you fall down in the water. No harm done. But if you do it on the ground with a vehicle on full speed, definitely a knock.
I agree with that part of it. The difficulty is these boats are like the Zimas on Vikendi.
Oh yeah.
They don't half explode quickly. So if you're gonna jump, you've got to do it quickly.
Yeah, totally agree on that. But it's so easy to jump in the water when you see the smoke. You just say, okay, bail out, jump in, go on the water, no harm done, and you just try to fly to swim out.
Now they're doing the right thing, so they've got into zone. It's a risky rotation. It's not one I would take myself. But look what's happening in the opposite, the southwest, over at Narcam and Ruins area, the sort of Tambang, and you've got IRQ and the Last Shot have been involved in a fight. In Painan, you've got C4 and Dominator in a fight, and they're all in the blue zone. And we always say it. It makes it so much harder. Don't risk it. Just rotate away from the fight if you can.
Yeah, I think Team 14 dominated. I think they're trying to. Oh no, they're not. They're going for it. C4 now. Not cool. I think not cool is being knocked. No, just very low on health. So C4 down to 2. Not cool trying to spot someone, but Stoner. Is that Stoner? Yep, Stoner is. Stoner has been knocked.
But the zone's moving all the way up towards Tatmark and Paradise Cow, all the way up to the north, and these guys are still fighting at Painan, and IRQ are still down at south of Tambang and Cam area. So all these teams really need to rotate quickly because they're going to be in a bit of trouble otherwise.
Look here, not cool. He doesn't realize that Nekos is with him, and he's going for the thirst. So C4 down to 1. So Paycon is now all by himself. He's going for the rotation. He started the rotation. He's smart enough to not get involved all by himself on this fight.
Yeah, so he's going to head towards Quarry and then head north. Now the Last Shot are heading towards the southwestern edge of boot camp once they've crossed the river. IRQ, I'm not sure what they're doing. Have they got a vehicle? They have got a vehicle. That's why they're still down there, because they've got a vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
They can rotate quickly. Or relatively quickly in that thing.
Even with a vehicle, even if you have a vehicle, I've done it before. When you jump and the zone pops up on the entire other side, and you're involved with a fight, you can manage if you have enough meds.
Oh,
you can manage.
Sorry, northeast Mongnai. We've got Necrotics, S2, Ocean, and Never T all getting involved together. One of the Necrotics players has just been taken out and confirmed. He was one of the stragglers from the rest of his team. But S2, they are now got Ocean to their south, and they've got Never T to their north as well. So Never T, who rotated in on that boat, made it to land, and they're now getting involved in a little bit of a fight. Although that fight seems to, with the Necrotics having made their way off, I'm not sure if they've.
Grosjean now.
Definitely still getting involved.
Grosjean and Lulik from Never T have been taken down of Kaja. Of S2. Now being finished off, so Grosjean is still being knocked. So Lulik is now being the last one, the first one being finished off. Freya now of S2 has been knocked by Kujukala. We see in the background also Ocean getting maybe in towards the third party. Grosjean almost getting revived, but Kaja is now still behind for some cover fire towards Kujukala.
very close there. Just makes it to Gresham. And as you say, you've got Ocean coming in for a bit of third-party action as well.
Ooh,
S2 have got almost like a 2-2 split, but the two that are there are the last two players because the other two are knocked.
yeah, so Alpha and Freya are being knocked by Ocean. So Ocean is really smashing it tonight. So I would be surprised if they're not gonna make it for the next week.
Well, we'll see. They may do, but it's going to be difficult for them.
Well, if they make it tonight, if they win now on Sanok, I'm almost about to say they're gonna make it.
Oh, fair enough. You've got the scores in front of you.
Yeah, I do. But even there's still 2 games left. We still have 15 teams, so from now on, every team that gets knocked get 1 point. So that's Logic Gaming now in 15th position. So they have 1 point, except for the kill points. I'm just talking about placement points.
Yep.
So if they can manage to get at least in top 5, I'm most certainly to say that they're gonna win tonight.
Well, excellent for them. They deserve it so far, the way they've been playing.
Like they are playing tonight, they most definitely deserve it. Let's hope that they will do it next week then as well.
So just looking at where everyone is at the moment, we've got a little bit of action over the west. We've got Emperor Titans, we've got Creation and C are over at the western side of zone. Attila are southwest of Paradise in zone. Now the other teams that were all in the south are making their way up. They've just about made it. Nearly. They're running in now. But the ones holding centre zone at the moment are Necrotic Esports. They managed to get away from the fight with S2 team and Ocean and are just about holding centre zone. They've got a nice little spread going on.
So Creation now more going towards north, towards Cow. We have Attila. Attila also still up, and it doesn't want to pick it up. And it picks up the crate.
Yeah, there we go.
With an
look at that. A-dub with an 8 times.
So if Attila has, if Taka now has a nade and he gets to manage to throw that nade exactly just above it, and it might be sliding off. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to get it. But we have seen on Miramar that it is possible to get on a building that is no access. So we will see.
Yes, indeed. So zone breaks. So Paradise still in zone. Be interesting to see if teams hold Paradise or whether they try and hold the small compounds around it, or even are they going to sit around the open zone, around the outside of zone here. So we've got Creation and Necrotics up in the north.
So we have here Team 22 C Esports. So Immortal now being knocked. And I think it's going to be by Team Attila. Itachi now knocks Adi of Necromongers.
Necrotics.
Why do I say Necromongers? It's a mix between Dominator and Necro. I'm potatoing tonight. I'm really potatoing tonight. Well, not only tonight. It's gonna be. It's been already been the entire day like that.
I'll tell you what. We've got the Goodyear blimp view from up here. So Attila making their way in. Empire Titans are already in zone, and then they've got C Esports as well, just to their west.
Yeah, indeed. So C Esports down to 2. They jumped as a 3, so Immortal has been finished off. So with now 12 teams. Ooh, Michael being knocked. And is it going to be tested by Team Attila? Also Dando taking some shots in. So where is the last remaining member of C Esports?
He's on his own. He's on his own towards Tapmock. He's running around edge of zone. He's not getting involved in this fight. This fight is all about Empire Titans and Attila. on the edge of paradise.
So if Attila still wants to get them manage to have a good position for still getting some their name on that cup, they're really gonna have to smash it tonight. Now on Sanok, and next game by the viewers' choice. I'm not gonna say how much it's the difference, but
so these guys are arguing outside paradise, and then all the other teams. We've still got 10 teams remaining for phase 5 of the game. Phase 6, you know, we're coming up to 20 seconds away from the next phase, and I say we've still got 10 teams, 27 players. Over on the eastern side, we've still got S2, Creation, and Ocean going at it on the northeastern side. On the southeastern side, we've got K12 and the Dominator team. And then the other side of Paradise, we've got the Last Shot making their way in.
Give me one little second. And
so we see Attila here at the top of the hill by Paradise. Now they're out of zone. Empire of Titans have actually moved into zone now. It's not far away at all, but it could make a big difference as they try and force their way in.
So, zone 5, if you get stuck now in the blue, it's really gonna hurt.
Yeah, so Attila got to push now. They've got Empire of Titans, but they've also got the Last Shot as well coming through Paradise. Now the zone has broken. We're going further north. We're further north than Paradise. Now we saw the player Black from C Esports was on his own, skirting the edge of zone, and that's worked out well because he's nicely in zone at the moment, with no one else pressuring. But the fight at the moment is Attila and Empire of Titans as they try and make their way through zone. They're pushing. They've got to force it through. Dando's been taken down. Not only knocked, but he's been confirmed as well. And that is Empire of Titans. I think, are they nearly down? I'm trying to see at the moment.
Empire of Titans,
So they're
so
down to
Ares.
one player. Ares is the last remaining player.
So we still have 7 teams. So Ares of Empires of Titan. Just above him is Taka of Attila. And Attila is also the last remaining member of them. They have 4 kills. The zone is gonna start pushing them. Wonder who is gonna be first.
Yeah, so they've taken out each other's teams. So these guys are going to be in trouble. Who's going to break first? Who's going to make that decision first? There is a buggy there if they want to take it. But look at this Ocean being taken down on the northeastern side. Creation of on the edge of zone. They're doing it. They've also taken down a player from the LST. Sorry. Yeah, TLS even. Sorry. The Last Shot. So we've got Creation of the Last Shot on the edge of zone. Ocean Van Damme is the last remaining player of his team.
Oof.
We've got Black from C is the last remaining player from his team as well. So we're down to 6 teams, 9 players.
Just saw that Taco while he's in a heal off with Ares of, he just shot someone from team 17, the last shot. So I think they know exactly where the other team is. Oh, Taco down. So that's Attila in 6th place. We still have Van Damme of Ocean. And the second team of Neveti has already been taken. Yeah, Neveti has already been down. So Ocean is doing a really good job. So down to 4 teams. We got C Esports and Ocean. We have team 16 as well, Creation, and team 17, the Last Shot. So Creation, three members. The Last Shot with 2. Ooh, that nade nearly connects towards the Last Shot Finn. Now Mokisa have been knocked, Mids have been knocked as well, so Finn is the last one. Is he gonna get it? Finn now going for the revive, so down to 2 teams. Ocean already been taken down, so it's C Esports against
It's
the Last
1v1.
Shot.
Finn is on 1 HP. He's got to get a first aid kit in quickly. Black is making his way around. Is he going to push? Finn is currently in zone, whereas Black isn't. Finn does manage to get the first aid kit in.
So is it going to be Black or is it going to be Finn? The chances are at this point that Finn has more chance because he is in the zone. while Black is still have to go. And Black now with a molly in his hand. No, back to
He
his
needs to use it
M4.
quickly. He hasn't got time to wait. He needs to use that molly now, realistically. He's got to get it done. He's got to get that molly out now and give himself a chance.
It's not far enough. It's on the wrong side of the rock. Going for the rotation out. So the Finn doesn't know. He gets some shots in towards Finn. Doesn't really connect. Finn gets some shots in. And he takes the dub. So the last shot takes the dub of the third game. C Esports, we saw them going very... so Black getting by himself. So he managed to get in second position. And we have Ocean in third position. So again, I'm very astonished. So C Esports Black all by himself getting a second place with 4 kills. The last shot, look at that, 8 kills. And in third position we had Ocean. They also have 7 kills. So the 3 first teams they get a lot of kills, while the rest they're not that high. But also still we have with Dominator we got Stoner. Stoner is gonna be the top fragger of this game with 5 astonishing kills.
Well, Stoner, I've noticed, has been the kill leader, certainly for his team. He's been getting 3, 4, 5 kills a game.
So, if we want to... Do you want to run over, Jamie?
I'm just sorting the screenshots out at the moment.
Oh, okay. So
there we go. Just done that. So
no worries, it's all good. Just make... Yeah, well, I love Sanok just because you get so much action, especially as a caster. You get so much action on Sanok all the time, from the beginning until the end. It's amazing. I'm still surprised how that is even possible. People say, "Oh, Sanok with all the snakes," but you get so much action. While we see on Miramar, there's gonna be slow moments. I'm not gonna say I don't like Miramar. I like Miramar a lot, but it can be so a little bit less action. Let me put it like that.
yeah.
So, you want me to run over or?
That's good. I'm just looking at we've got codes, so we've got 4 minutes to the.
Okay, then
Erangel in 4 minutes for game 4, and that will be the decider.
Yeah, indeed. So we're gonna take a short break with these highlights, and we'll be right back, guys.
Hold me close
So I think Buff might have muted his microphone again, but I'm sure we'll find out when he suddenly jumps in, because we've got our flight line here, and we're just north of Novo, across to south of Gatka, or west of Gatka, apologies. Very southern flight line here. I don't have any game sounds, unfortunately, but we've seen a couple of early drops. There we go. There's the game sounds, and I think Buff's about to come in as well. Here he is. Here's the man, sorting his kids out, I expect. Absolutely, they are. Look at the number of late droppers. That's fine. I'm just looking over at Milta. We've got 3 teams in Milta. We've got C4, Unique, and Creation. All 3 of those drop Milta. We've only got C Esports who dropped Novo crates. Everyone else had a late drop, and look at that. They are rewarded with that first zone, same as game 1. We've got Attila and IRQ up around Quarry. And then we've got Gatka, we've got Nebati, and Dominators just south of Gatka. In Pachinki, we have Necrotics and S2. Jokers take school. Ocean have headed north up towards Ruins, and then Empire Titans, they're up around Hospital area. So shots already between these. I'm not surprised with the 3 teams very close together in Milta.
I was about to say it's gonna be it's like an Yasnaya. You have 3 teams, but it's Milta, and that's Scream, and that's the end of team number 5, C-Bomb.
It is indeed. Apologies. When I was saying before about teams dropping in Nova, I could only see one team, and that was C Esports. But actually, they dropped with K12, because there's only 2 players from K12, and Devil has already been knocked. So it's only Nico who's still on his feet over in Novo crates.
So we see C Esports still completely, and they just jumped as a 2.
They did, yeah.
So jumping as a 2 and still decide to go towards Nova crates, while you see a complete team dropping in as well.
That's a good effort from them. I like the aggression.
Well, in the last couple,
look at Team 22. Look how split they are. Really nice 2-2 split, or 2-1-1 split almost, surrounded the 2 guys from K12.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, well, we've seen K12 dominating the first part of the qualifiers. And now that just it's the last week, they just get in, and they're just taking it slow at this point, because they know that they're qualified. I'm just missing one team member of C Sports. Oh, right over there, Immortal.
There he is. Yeah.
Devil taking
really nice spread. Look at the angles they've got every angle covered here. Devil can't move now.
Nico already taken care of. Devil up. Is he going for the?
No, he's being aggressive.
Ooh.
Oh, ouch.
So that's K12 down in 14th position.
So over in Pachinki now, we've got S2 and Necrotics as well. And looking at it, S2 have lost Whoosh already, so they're down to a 3. Necrotics, I'm just looking at them. They've lost Tat Yi, and AD's knocked as well, so it's being revived. So they're down to a 3 as well. So we've got a 3v3.
So S2 now down to 2. We have Alpha, and it's quite difficult to see if you just look and if you just look at the colors. So S2 and Necrotic, they both are in brown. So if you look at the map, it would seem like that it's just one team in Pachinki.
Yeah, it does look like that. I thought there was only one at first, and then I saw there was about 6 people running around. So
Kilo now being taken care of Ultra Alpha of S2. So Necrotic now, so Necrotic. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just about to doubt myself again. So Necrotic, they had an advantage of 4 against 2. It's now, it's turning. So S2 is now, it's now a 2-2. Soon, I
Well,
might
it's gone
say.
from a 3-3. They had a kill each, and then it went down to a 3-3, and then a 2-2. So it is, it's moving one way then the other, and it's now even again. Although I'd say Necrotic have got the high ground with AD on top of the roof there, which I like to see, so they can cover the angles.
Well, they had Killua also on the roof, and Ultra Alpha did take care of him.
Now, just for a bit of information, the team who are currently second in the standings for tonight, Attila, they dropped over at Quarry with IRQ, and they've been taken out by IRQ, Iron Robot Quick. So that's our second place team. Attila have been taken out early in, I think, 11th place.
So it is possible that Attila is not going to be in second position, but
Absolutely is, yeah. We've still got Creation in third, who are close to Attila though.
But as we know, a second position doesn't count in this scrims. It's going to be, you have to be first. If the first one is already registered, then it matters. But if the first position, the team that comes in first isn't registered, isn't qualified yet, then they will go towards the finals in next week.
Yeah, so at the moment, Creation, who are in third place of the standings tonight, they are just leaving Milton. They've actually coming out of Milton with 5 kills. So they're doing the best they can by getting a good kill count.
Well,
and Never T are actually tied. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Never T are tied with Creation in equal third place. Creation have a higher position because they've got more kill points, whereas Never T have done better.
So what we are saying now is only being known on stream, not on the server. We only know the standings at this point. So if you want to know what the standings are the next time, keep saying towards the people that you know, check out the stream. We will know the standings.
Yep.
That's a benefit of watching to the stream.
It is indeed. Now I'm just looking where teams are. So we've got 10 teams left, and we are in phase 2 of the game, realistically, as the zone starts coming in now. So the teams from the eastern side, so Creation have left Milton. They've got a couple of vehicles. They're heading west. C have left Novo crates. They're going to be heading. I don't know if they're going to head across the Millie Base Island to the western bridge, or if they're going to rotate across the eastern bridge and then go over. But we've actually got 3 teams in centre zone. We've got Dominators. We've got the last shot. Sorry, 2 teams. We've got Dominator and the last shot in centre zone.
Jamie, knowing what you know now about how far the ocean is, do you think they're gonna be still aggressive? Are they going for the win in the final game?
Oh yeah, they'll be playing exactly as normal. I think when a team is playing this well, they don't want to change anything. They don't want to change how they think. They just want to play their normal game and just play as normal. Because regardless, it's good practice.
It's good practice, but also, do they know how much?
We haven't shared the results with them, so they don't know.
Unless
they know how well they've done. They know how well they've done.
Yeah. Plus, we have
know how well everyone else has done.
We have Sarah in the stream, and she's cheering for Ocean, so she might tell them. So, Rico here for Team 17, the last shot. They were pinned down by team number 14, Dominator. Now Rico is might go for the buggy. Or just taking a sip to drink. And Dominator is now passing by, going for the buggy. Dom H7A has been knocked. Nico's as well been tested. So Rico now being finished off by L7N.
The
If you
Dominator, we've seen them a couple of times, but they haven't been consistent tonight. But we have seen them a couple of times in some fights. But that's a good one for them. They'll feel happy with that.
Yeah.
Now we've got Empire of Titans just rolling up onto Ocean, just near center zone at the moment.
So Dominator now already with 8 kills. So they're really smashing it on a wrangle in this last fight. So now we see that Empire of Titans passing by towards Ocean Van Dam, shooting on towards Hyper, gets him knocked. Are going for the test. He's going for the test. Hyper now finished off by Van Dam, and there are two of Empires of Titan shooting towards Van Dam. He's getting it. Are they going for the retreat now, or are they gonna push in towards Empire of Titans? And they're going for the push. DeVito with the buggy with the rotation on for that extra angle. So going for Dando.
So Dando's actually at the compound on his own at the moment, quite separated from the rest of his team. He's trying to get the angle. He's trying to get a wide angle, but I think it's too far away. Depends on what sort of scope he's got on his sniper rifle. He can actually see them, but he can't really support very well from where he is.
Ooh, that's Gurkha being taken down by Panda. And it's now only... Ooh, the Vito. The Vito, get back in the smoke. Harry's been taking... Now Aaron's been taken down. So by no, by James it no, also not.
And Dando, he's going from roof to roof. He needed to be a bit closer to support his team there. I'm afraid. You know, it's great to have the support from a sniper at long range, but he just wasn't in a position. He took a couple of shots, but unfortunately didn't get the knock, which meant he couldn't really affect what was happening with his team.
No, that if you have a sniper, if you're in the defense, it's not that good to have a sniper out. If you're in the offense, then it's much better for... Ooh, Dando! Look at Dando! A half HP!
Wow.
So Ocean...
Close.
Ocean is really smashing it, and now they're going to most likely go for the push towards Dando.
Yep, they're in vehicles. I think they're going on the push. Dando is making a move away. Trying to get what he can, I think, in terms of health and ammo and everything. But I think maybe he's in maybe a little bit of trouble here, I think.
Yeah,
we're
he's...
down to 8 teams. We're still at phase 2 of the game. Now, we've actually got 3 teams down in the south. We've got Dominator, C, and Creation. Flux, the last remaining player from Creation. But look at this, Dando is making his way. He's found a vehicle, manages to get the knock established and get away. Can he get away before he gets taken out of the vehicle?
Oh.
No, he can't.
And he's been taken care of. I think it's most likely going to be Van Dam. I just missed it on the kill feed. So Ocean now. They have now 4 kills. Van Dam going for the loot of that box. Ooh, look at this.
Michael is being revived now by Black. There's 2 remaining players for C, but they've also got Flux from Creation. He's the last remaining player of his team. But then you've also got the players from Dominator as well. They've got 2 players knocked. One's been taken out. It's only H7A who's still up and remaining.
Well,
A lot of pressure here. Half of this fight has been knocked.
So we have Dominance, we have C Esports, and we have Team 16 Creation over there as well. So Stoner was crawling towards H7A while he was trying to get the revive on L7N and just missed the revive. No, that's gonna be a big disillusion if Stoner is now getting bled out as well. So H7A, is he gonna make it? And just missed it. So Stoner, H7A, that was a big mistake while pushing out towards the other. And now H7A being finished off by Creation.
Third-parted by Flux from the last remaining player from Creation. Flux with a beautiful bit of third-party work and gets straight in the vehicle and rotates away because zone is broken and we're going to be between Gatka and Pachinki. Only 6 teams remaining, and we're phase 3 of the game. I know we lost a couple of teams earlier. We had a couple of teams that didn't actually make the drop. I don't know why they pulled out at the last minute for this last game, but we've seen a lot of action. It's really thinned out. 6 teams in that zone. They're going to have
Yeah.
plenty of space. But you know what's going to happen? They're all going to go to the same bloody place.
Yeah, they have to go to the same bloody place indeed. And now I wish I really had put some money in towards Ocean. They have the center of the zone. They're still they're down. Are they still complete? Let me have a look. They're still complete. So James is they have the center of the zone. They're aggressive. They
I'm
have
going to have to carry on for a second. Sorry.
okay. So they're aggressive. They have the zone. Let's face it, it is a good team. They're smashing it tonight. So I really think they're gonna smash it next week as well. So let me have another look. So down to 16. Joker is still up as well as a full team. They're also in the zone. Just the sound of ruins. See Michael now being knocked, so it's up to Black for the revive. He's just been revived. So creation in the background, Flux. He has C spot's been pinned down. Ooh, the veto of Ocean is being knocked in the background, and so the veto is being knocked and is being revived by James. YouTube. I'm just gonna try to remember just to call him James. So Black in the ditch is Michael. Michael very low on health. He doesn't have any meds. Let me see if Black is also low on meds. So C is not have good sight on this. James with some shots towards Black. Michael in the ditch, so he's gonna be very. He's safe for now. Black is in that shack for some cover. Okay.
Somebody at the door. Apologies.
Who's now on the door that late at night?
I know.
So creation Flux. Ooh, look at the zone. So Ocean will lock again. They still have the center of the zone. Joker at the edge of the zone, and they're out of the zone as a necrotic and IRQ are now up close to that drop. They're looting that drop and now going for that rotation into the zone. Good morning, Grinchy. Welcome in. So yet again, I want to thank everybody for coming in. The ones who are not looking have bad luck. They don't know the scores yet until later.
So IRQ coming in from the southwest, Flux, who came in with that brilliant third party. He's got him in his sights. Is he going to take the shot? No,
Nope.
He's holding fire for now.
He's been clever and taking some extra placements point. So that was the last of my drink for tonight.
I think actually looking at it, we normally like a hard zone shift because it adds a bit of chaos. But we've got 6 teams remaining, which means we don't need that extra chaos. What we need is just a smaller zone. And so it's quite good because it means everyone can stay where they are, get themselves settled, and then we kind of reset and go for the next phase.
So that means we're gonna have a small boring moment. Can we say that boring?
No, it's tactical. No. It's not boring. It's tactical.
Yeah, I was just joking. I never get bored while casting. It's always been fun. Now, this is a moment we can talk about some extra tactical decisions over rotations by the team. So, Ocean, what do you think of their rotations? I mean, they let me.
Oh, they've got a perfect position at the moment. They've got hard cover. They've got a big enough compound that they're not all in the same building. They're not on each other's toes. You can see where they've been. They've been following the zone and they've been going center zone to center zone and really working it well. So what they've got a beautiful bit of cover now. They can cover all sides, but then look to south of them, IRQ. There we go. IRQ further south. They've got the little hut. So they've got a little bit of cover, but there isn't much hard cover going. C to the west in the trench. Now that is good because you've got so much flexibility of where you can go, but of course it's quite easy to crash it and to attack it.
So still 6 teams. So we're gonna take. I have a feeling that we're gonna stay a little longer with 6 teams. They're still too spread up. There's no loner, so everybody who's get knocked has a chance to be being revived.
Yeah, everyone's got at least a part apart from Flux. Yeah, I mean Flux from
Yeah.
Creation is a solo, so he's the one that's got to be careful. And we saw him being careful earlier when he didn't take the shots at IRQ as they rotated past. They weren't close enough; he was guaranteed to hit them. So, but they were close enough; they could turn around and come and get him.
So Xanax completely turning around. Flux in the zone already, but he has Joker.
Yeah, so I was just about to say he's got Joker just driving past now, and they're right on top of him.
Oh, he's in that bench, and it seems that Joker, that Mix, and Solado know exactly where he is.
Yeah, I think they're dropping nades on him, are they? Yep, they are.
Yeah. So I think they spotted his vehicle.
Oof. And they came through the opposite side of the tunnel there.
Yeah.
And took him out. So look at the other end of the trench, you've got Necrotics up there, and then in the other trench you've got C. So actually, Joker in quite a good position. They could cover both trenches from where they are.
Yeah. If they're gonna stay in the zone, so C has one of the best positions in the trench. Zone wise, that is. Just talking about the zone.
Yeah, they're nicely center zone, and yeah, look at that. Black 3037 is pretty much center zone. He's at the center of that trench, and look at that. The zone shifts, and he has been rewarded. Wow, he got a bit lucky there.
So IRQ now out of the zone. They had they were holding the edge of the zone. Ocean as well. They now have to start their rotation in. Joker has that head of the trench. So what are they gonna do? Pushing further towards C, or going more towards Necrotic? And it looks like they're going for Necrotic.
Down now.
And did he get Michael knocked in the trench? So
yeah, so Ocean coming in behind him from the northern side of the trench now. Are they going to work their way along? I think that, look at this. Black with a beautiful view. He's got hard cover. That's why he was there. I thought he was in the trench, but he's not. He's in that hard cover of the building. The trouble is, of course, it's very hard to defend these. He's got it. There we go. He's keeping himself flexible. He's moving out of the building.
Ooh, third party by IRQ. Phantom. So down to 4 teams.
All around the... Look at this. IRQ coming into centre zone. They're about to clash in with Ocean. Look, they're opposite sides of the trench now. Joker down on the southern edge, southwestern edge of zone, and Necrotics on the northwestern edge. But IRQ 7RB is the one closest to centre zone at the moment, in and around that little hut.
Yeah. At this point, I would say Ocean has the best position. They have the easiest access towards the trench. So if they want to push in the trench, so they have the cover, they can pop out whenever they want if they spot someone pushing in. While our IRQ RB has that shed.
They are out of zone. They're going to have to push their way south to get down into zone, and they are doing it now.
We see Necrotic now, Adi and Xanax throwing in some nades, but it's no way because Ocean already pushed in towards the center of the trench. Joker now on they had that head of the trench. Ooh, RB now being knocked by a nade of James. So
RB needs to give information to his team and tell him where he is. He's been taken down now, so they need to rain nades and mollies into that trench. All the teams do, really. That's the only way they're going to stop Ocean at the moment, is to get some throwables in there.
Phantom now being knocked, so it's up to Rezo for our IRQ. We spotted earlier Joker, and they made a wrong decision for their rotation in the trench. So Necrotic now on a fight with Joker. Ocean now just smooth riding towards the victory. Ooh, Panda almost get knocked by Rezo of IRQ. Van Dam now running towards the zone for the push in. Is that zone gonna pop up in the trench, or it's gonna be next to it? So Necrotic, Joker, Ocean, and IRQ. Rezo of IRQ still by himself. Joker down to 3. Necrotic 2. James takes down Rezo, so it's down to 3 members. The Vito very low on health, or is he not? He's just very low on health. So Jamie, who's gonna be? Joker,
Call this one.
Ocean.
In normal times, I'd say Ocean, but I like the position Joker in. They've got a nice spread. Ocean here, are they a little stuck in the trench? I don't know where the next zone's going. I can't zoom in far enough. AD is very low, and AD is taken down by James from Ocean.
So Necrotic now down to only Xanax. Is the Vito going to finish off Xanax? And are we going to have a 2v2 with Xanax by Joker and Ocean? Well, it's going to be 4v3. Mix of 005 now being knocked by Joker. It's Joker now down to 1. Joker being eliminated. Xanax now the last remaining, and Xanax being taken down by the zone. So Ocean with their dub again. So now
absolutely dominated these scrims. Ocean have.
Ocean really was smashing it tonight. So now we all know who won tonight. We've talked about it a lot. They won again for the fourth game. I'm gonna prepare the scores very fastly, so we can see how much they won with. So if Jamie wants to take a run through towards...
So we have Ocean taking first place with 11 kills, 5 of them for James. And we saw a lot of those in late zone as well. In second place, it's Necrotic Esports with 6 kills. Sorry, 3 of those for Xanax. Then in third place, it's Joker with 2 kills. Fourth place, it's IRQ with 5 kills. Oh, excuse me. Fifth place, it's C Esports with 3 kills. In sixth place, it is Creation with 7 kills. In seventh place, it is Dominator with, blimey, 12 kills. 6 for L7N, 4 for H7A. Brilliant work from Dominator there. They were a little quiet in the first few games, but really turned it up in game 4 there. And so then in 8th place, we have Empire of Titans with 0 kills. 9th, it's The Last Shot with 1 kill.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I'll do it a little bit later. If you finish.
In 10th place, it's S2 Team with 2 kills. 11th, it's Attila with 1 kill. In 12th, it's Never T with 0 kills. 13th, it is Unique with 2 kills. And then in 14th, we have the K12 duo with 0 kills. And 15th, it's C4 Bomb with 0 kills.
So if you give me a few seconds. So C4 and 15 with 0 kills. We're gonna put some highlights on and we will be right back with the scores. So, Jamie, we're back. I have the scores. Can you see them?
I can see them on screen now.
Okay. Then I will put just quickly. I haven't set it up completely, so bear with me. Okay, I got this. Then we have this. So let me like that, and I like that, and very quickly. All last minute. I'm sorry about that. But we have this course. Go ahead, Jamie.
So, I think we all knew.
Yeah.
In first place, we have Ocean. Absolutely dominating. 52 place points, 2 chicken dinners, but 52 place points, 37 kill points, a total of 89 points across 4 games, 22 and a bit points per game. Really, really good average. That is an absolute top team at work there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to keep in mind that in the games next week that we do have to watch them.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally agree. We're going to have to watch them. So they are going to join. I'm just going to read out the qualified teams. So we've got Last Esports, God's Ultimate, Virtual Crew X, Waggles Esports, Creation, who came in second tonight, and they've already qualified anyway. And then it's 99 Esports and The Last Shot. They're the qualified team. So add into them Ocean. And there will be 8 invited teams as well. Now, I can't give you those at the moment because they're waiting on confirmation, but there are some big names, some know, some top names in there. Anyone who knows the EU scrim scene, the tier 1 scrim scene, will know these people.
Yeah, I've seen also.
So that is going to be on the weekend of the 6th and 7th of March. So that's the Saturday and Sunday nights. We're going to have 5 matches per night. Buff and I will be streaming the finals.
Yes, we do.
And I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm very excited as well. I'm very, very excited. Especially after seeing what I've seen tonight of Ocean. Creation a little bit less, but Ocean was really, really, really smashing it.
Yeah, it was just one of those nights where everything went well for them. It's not just the kills, it's not just the place points, the two combined, and they've got more than double the points of the next place team. So really good work from them. And so they will go into the final. As we said, so there's 16 teams in the final. They are the 8th and final qualifier. And they will be playing for €100 in just over a week's time.
Yeah, well, next week Saturday, I think it was gonna be 8 p.m. Central European time that we're gonna take off on Saturday.
That's correct, as far as I know. Yep, so 7 p.m. GMT. And it's going to be 5 matches a night over 2 nights, and winner takes. I believe it's winner takes all of the €100.
I'm not 100% sure, but I do think that it's gonna be like that. So I'm gonna do a quick run through with the scores of tonight. So Ocean, we've seen Ocean in first place with 89 points. We got Creation in second, more than half less than the points of Ocean with 41 points. Dominator 1 point less with 40 points in third position. Team Attila, we've seen Team Attila going very fast in the beginning. They rendered off in the last part. So Team Attila in 4th position with 39 points. Necrotic Esports in 5th position with 32 points. Combined score with Iron IRQ. But because of Necrotic has more kill points, they come first of that spot. Then in 7th position we have Esport EU in 7th position with 31 points, and 8th position Never T with 31 points. Yet again, C Esports has more kill points, so kill points do count better than placement points. In 9th position we have last shot. Apologize for that. With 27 points. Unique Romanian in 10th position with 23 points. Jokers in 11th with 23 points. Empire of Titans in 12th with 14 points. Red Bloods Esports in 13th with 13 points. How convenient is that? In 14th position we have S2 Team with 12 points. In 15th we got C4 Bomb with 8 points. 12th and 16th with 7 points. Logic Gaming in 17th with 7 points as well. Then in last position, in 18th position, we have Team Turin with 2 points. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. I want to hope we see you guys all next week on Saturday. It's not gonna be on Thursday, but it's gonna be on Saturday. So
Saturday the 6th of March, Sunday the 7th of March.
Indeed, both starting at 8 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. GMT.
Best way to do it is to follow Buff on Trovo, and you will be alerted, of course, when he goes live.
If we start casting it, I do send out a notification so everybody can join in. I want to thank Jemmy for co-casting tonight.
It's a pleasure. As you know, really enjoy these scrims, and it's been such a nice journey from the first qualifier 8 weeks ago. Well, 9 weeks ago, because we had a break in between.
Indeed, for PMCO.
Yeah, it's been such a great journey. We've seen all 8 of the qualifying weeks, and we're going to do the final as well. So it's been an absolute pleasure. So thanks to Adrian for the invite, and yeah, really enjoyed doing this one.
Yeah, indeed. I want to thank also Adrian for hosting these scrims, hosting and organizing. I want to thank the players for playing the games. I want to thank you all for watching. So I'm going to take a short little break. I'll be right back for some more gameplay of myself and some view games. And yeah, see you next week Saturday. If for Atlas Gaming, and for us tomorrow we have 7 Adams.
We do.
And
our regular Friday night.
Our regular Friday night, except for Tempo Storm.
Yeah, we got a week off from that, so we can have a normal night's sleep.
Yeah, we deserve it for now, and
maybe even take a beer or 2.
Ooh, it's gonna be more than 2. Right after 7 Adams, I'm gonna start drinking a few drinks indeed. So, see you all next time.
Am I muted completely?